welcome to the Scratching Post where we scratch that gaming itch. Wow, you ever been like just so, stressed before an episode that you just, suddenly just you realize, oh wait, I'm going live now, and
Yes.
yeah, that was just now because I literally just got back to my desk. Hello everyone, welcome to the Scratching Post for Scratch that gaming itch, and of course it's Saturday. That can be one thing. It's time for Saturday Night Silly Voices.
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah, so it's a Saturday where I gather my friends and we put our voice acting talents to the to various games. In this instance, we're doing the Athena series, and Spirit of Justice is the particular game that we are doing. And of course, as per normal, I'm going to introduce the cast. So of course, it's myself, Leeback, the one who runs this channel. If you watch me regularly, then you know who I am. We also have Burr.
Oh, do not say I'm pretty fly for a dead guy.
We have Divot.
Hi.
Drifting.
Careful, I bite.
We have Kay, our American correspondent.
Oi! I don't know how much in this episode I'll be since Maya's body is occupied.
You will fill roles as you need.
Yeah. And
And
also let me be
we've
cozy
got
and just have fun and make jokes, so I don't mind.
from our Western correspondent in America to our Eastern correspondent in Japan, we have Laura Petal.
I'm trying to decide which Pokemon donut I'm going to eat first.
You have donuts, I'm jealous.
Same.
I'm jelly, but I don't like jelly donuts, so...
I do actually.
yeah. Also, I don't like how Americans call you Americans call them jelly donuts. They're jam donuts.
Oh,
Okay? I'm not in charge of that, and I don't like them.
What jelly? What?
Well, I'm submitting a formal complaint.
What the jelly-filled donuts? You mean what they call in Japan as rice balls?
Oh yeah, of course. And
Goodness.
Yeah, we need you to put that in the ballot box outside the White House, like the one that you have in Sam & Max.
speaking
That,
of
A suggestion
all
box.
we're getting away from it. Speaking of rice balls, that's appropriately move on to the self-proclaimed weeb of the group, Lemming.
Did somebody say donuts?
Apparently I did.
Is that us summoning Gumshoe because of the copper donut?
I still remember far away Fulbright was the hilarity of that.
Window Fulbright.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Right then, so shall we get on with it?
Sure.
Yeah.
There it is.
I had to tease that one.
Did you want to make sure that the game music is actually playing in the stream? Because I
Yes, it is.
Is
Okay.
it now?
Yeah, it is now. I couldn't.
It has been the whole time.
I just couldn't hear it.
I think we're talking about the actual stream.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah, ignore me.
Actually, that might have been the Discord stream. I'm just going to double check. Nope, I can hear the game audio. That's fine.
Shit.
All right.
Right. I need to set up voice mode so I can put an echo on when it's my internal monologue.
We should also get together and consistently put the same things in for that, so we all sound the same.
Yes, we should.
I probably should before the next case.
I don't know. Everyone's internal monologue is a bit different, so
Just like an echo sound on my voice would be good.
As the director, I like to think we have some consistency.
for example, Phoenix's internal monologue is completely audible, unlike everyone else.
I thought you were going to say that Phoenix's internal monologue is perfectly normal, whilst someone like Apollo's is just all the time.
Basically, though.
That is true, though. Apollo doesn't have as much of an internal monologue as an internal endless scream.
That's my
He's
impression.
suffering. Save him.
Yes. Somebody help our brave little boy.
One long high-pitched tone.
I thought that was Gumshoe.
Oh, because he's
Go-
a dog?
No, Gumshoe is the like the tone you get at when TV used to end for the day.
dial-up
When TV used to end for the day, and there used to be that tone on the end card on the day. Yeah, the static. That's Gumshoe.
You're like, TV's over now. Go away.
I'm unfamiliar with that.
Actually,
It's a
that's
thing.
I think Gumshoe has
that was a thing in
a
America.
funky playing cymbals.
No, that was totally a thing in America back before cable. So we're talking like
Oh, okay.
a while back.
yeah.
But
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I didn't exist then, so
they get
it's fine.
every day's a learning day.
Yay.
Apparently so.
The more you know.
Drifting.
Let's
You're great. You're fine.
to
love
attempt to
you.
stop us from derailing. Thank you.
Also,
This is
Drift,
bad.
if you want to feel young again, come talk to me anytime.
All right, let me.
This is bad, but I can't give up now. Don't forget, Pipeline doesn't have the strength to fight rebels either. How could a weak young woman like her possibly up to them?
さあトライマを窓の覚ましで足し抜けたれかせよそろうか
Yeah, whatever.
L plus ratio plus you're being sexist. Go to
I
hell of
didn't realize I was
1,000
muted.
years. Oh no!
Fish mechanique journalist cardinal. You foolish oaf of a lawyer. If only you were as blessed as Lady and me.
What?
Phrasing.
Good, me.
What did it say? What did it say? Yeah, blessed with a child? What?
Surely the accused possesses the strength. Or should I say, the power.
What kind of fanfic are you reading, my dude?
To be fair, I work with somebody who regularly, in order to try and get me to do the heavier lifting, goes, I am but a weak and feeble woman. And I just look at her like, really? we're carrying a small cardboard box with bits of paper in, and you're not strong enough. Sorry,
The
go on.
power to battle those black-hearted rebels.
Thank you for following, Misty Dinjin. Misty
Oh, that's my
Jin.
friend. Hi.
Hi.
I love that name, Misty Jin.
I think in that sort of spelling, the D is silent.
Yeah, it's
Misty
Jin.
Jin. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Missy Jin.
I don't know why, but I just keep on pronouncing that D as Jin, but it's just what I do.
I mean, sometimes I fuck up and say colonel, so that's something. I don't know if that's anything.
I need to report to the colonel.
Colonel just like, I need some KFC. Where's Colonel Sandra?
If
Oh,
the British
no.
decided to update the pronunciation as well as the spelling, you would be saying colonel. 'Cause that's-
Yeah.
Welcome to American Linguistic Corner, whether you want it or not.
Well, okay, colonel is spelled like colonel for everybody.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't used to. It was spelled coronel. Because that word is from French. It was spelled coronel. And that's why it came to English. It was pronounced colonel and written as colonel. But then
So
French
cool.
updated it to colonel. And it's
Only the
colonel in
French.
But English updated the spelling, but did not update the pronunciation. So
Yeah.
in English, it is spelled colonel, but pronounced colonel.
But it is still the French's fault.
Yes. Well, in a way, yes, it's both of them fault. It's both of the French for changing it, and the English to not getting the memo correct.
But before we get like get on with oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, we got to get on with it.
Well, all I'm gonna say is I'm the host, so
Okay.
no.
I have been
Good.
overruled.
And to say that because I could go.
Burr's. I love hearing Burr's knowledge about languages. It's so cool.
I did this earlier in the week when there was this post on Twitter that came out with Foghorn Leghorn. I did this earlier in the week for Shadow and Burr. I told you to stop taking show in the movies, boy. But you didn't listen to me, did you, boy? Now you got the government at your door. I said the feds, boy. I say you're gonna cook this company faster than the colonel in a hen house.
That's pretty good Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do the other one that I've seen, which goes along the lines of, I say you're pissing too dark, boy. It's late at night, you're pissing right in the center of the bowl like your fried chicken in there. I thought you were gonna do that one.
No, certainly not.
No, we're being current news, topical.
Well, there you go.
What are you talking about?
Good question.
That's the same thing.
I'll give you context after the show.
No, I know the context. It's the West name versus Act 8. Yeah.
Okay.
My good prosecutors, I see you have come to the same conclusion as I. That keeping your leg behind your back is very comfortable. Such
No, we can't do that.
No, touche.
And then you have figured it out as well, Aberdeen. May I ask you to explain to this pewter-brained lawyer?
Certainly. I cannot allow him to frame my lovely wife for murder. For a devil! Your Majesty, allow me to testify as to how my affair is that murderous lady killer.
That's racist. Sorry, I just the foreign devil comment is what got me with that one.
It just reminds me of Ace Ventura when nature calls. It's like, Insuocha! Like, did he call me White Devil? Yes, he did. Like, oh, god damn it.
I'm feeling much more playful today, if you couldn't tell.
Good! Let's go!
Good to hear.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, now I need to get this. Need to find the voice of the judge for Judge Karani.
Sean Karani.
Well, if you were a sage, if you were a sage Ranga, then by all means, please testify.
You're going to do what to his anger?
Oh boy, this ought to be good. Hang on.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit!
Riot phase, Lady Key, right?
Maybe drop the volume of 5%.
Holy shit.
This might be a bit loud because it's also doing the ADC.
Yes.
And it's breaking the sound. A blood fade channel Lady Kira spirit. Jesus spirit who knows Lady Kira's true name. So she would have done it. So it was the real Lady Kira who stepped up. Who returned to root out the rebels among us. She is very sus. She hasn't killed the strength army on anymore.
At least it's not as bad as some of the jokes I've made, I think.
No, I said God damn it because I literally was about to make that same joke. Did you?
But
Fantastic.
We are on the same brain cell here,
Yeah.
after all.
but
But what?
Do you understand now?
Foreign devil.
Murder by spirit channel explains everything.
spirit channeling, then it wasn't her.
This is
Yeah.
the only way the accused could have defeated one rebel after another.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Just spirit, just channeled. Like, it's the spirit. Is
It's like how they look at the vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's like, come on, it's not Angel anymore. It's Angelios. It's a different dude.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if someone did channel Lady Kira, that would have been like, sticking a tiger on people. That's still on you, even though
It's
the
still
tiger did all the
endangerment.
murders.
Yeah, but how many times in the past was Maya just like taken over by a relevant spirit?
No, not
no,
actually that
yes.
often.
No, that doesn't happen.
I need to actually
Only-
finish the original trilogy.
Only
actually
by two
do.
different ghosts.
Only by one, if we're being honest, I think. It's just Mia.
Mia keeps pushing her way
There's
in.
one other example, but that's later. And that's not at all forcible. She's doing that so she doesn't get moited. Anyway,
That and me just can't stand to see Phoenix just flopping his way through
yeah,
it.
like this is the man who, until being told by his deceased mentor, flip over the fucking receipt, didn't flip over the fucking receipt. Anyway,
I'm
I need to
sorry,
make
okay?
God. Anyway, I do need to make a point though about spirit channeling and the law, because this has come up before in reunion, comma, and turnabout, which is a weird way to put a comma there. But anyway, but this does actually come up in, that's the first case you're facing off against Franziska, and she gives Phoenix the option of like, and you're supposed to go for a full acquittal, but basically if you admit that even the spirit did it, then there is still like a problem. There's like a whole like, it's a whole thing, and you actually have to deal with channeling in the court of law, but then it turns out that didn't fucking happen. It's a weird case.
I mean, it's a weird case. Could be the tagline for every single case in this entire series.
True.
That's
That's
Yeah.
It's just the
true.
tagline of the franchise. It's
like-
kind of weird here.
Yeah, like the tagline for the franchise should be "Is complicated."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Ace
but
Attorney,
again,
don't question it.
Yeah, I just wanted to add regarding to flipping the fucking receipt over. Phoenix is the kind of guy that would have been lost in the spoon.
Yes.
Have you read the
I know,
line?
okay? You don't need to keep pointing it out.
Aw. We love him for it.
Yes.
Have you read the line of it? Or...
No. I
Go,
haven't.
go for it then.
This is the only way the accused could have defeated one rebel after another.
This is why I asked.
I do want to say though, Ryunosuke, on the other hand, he can flip shit over and move it around from his first case. That's all.
Indeed, it's a living. I am a living, or shall I say, dead proof of her terrible power.
If you start singing "If I Were a Live Man," I swear to God.
La 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 la.
You don't
If
get
I
banned.
were a living,
My ability to channel spirits is coming back to bite me in the ass.
That's a better line, obviously.
Yeah. They should let,
Now,
like, you know,
is it not
Phoenix
the
should have been
time
able
to
say
let
fuck.
it go and move on, Defense?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Let it go, let it go. This
I'll punch
case
you
has gone
face
too
next week.
far.
It has. I'm
That's for sure.
tired of this shit. I want to see Athena again.
Same.
No, never. I'll never give up.
And you'll never see Athena.
Rude.
You'll never see her again.
Right, that's it. I quit. I'm out of here. I'm going to go see Athena.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Now what? Think. Think.
Think, Phoenix. Think.
How
Brain
can I prove that
blast.
Maya couldn't have channeled Lady Kira?
That's a good question.
Because she's not dead. What a twist that would be.
Cross-examination.
So is Lady Kira even a real character? Or is she just myth?
So she's mythological, I'd say, in the same way that like the Buddha or Jesus is to those who believe that they were definitely real guys. So, like, she's not been necessarily historically proven, but the belief in Kurian is that she's definitely real, and I don't think Phoenix has an opinion either way at this point.
Both, as far as I know, both of those characters are based on real life historical figures that are neither proved nor disproven to exist. But they
Yeah.
definitely went as it is in the religion text.
Yeah.
Also, you're technically not allowed to summon Lady Kira in that way.
Yeah.
As the Thomas secret's now disclosed.
Yeah. So,
Wait, isn't there a rule about spirit
Uh-huh.
channeling?
oh, yeah. I remember. Should I say it?
Go on.
You have to both know the face and the name of the person.
Ah, it's clinched it.
Objection!
Yeah.
The Tome of Secrets is only given to the priestess who performs the purification rite. Is this your proof that my client could have channeled Lady Kira?
Yes, indeed. For it contains the true name of Lady Kira, a secret only revealed within.
Abbot in me. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This couldn't have been used to channel Lady Kira.
Nani?
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain?
This is why my client couldn't have channeled Lady Kira.
She wears a mask.
Take that!
Take that! Lady Kira's face is hidden behind the mask in the Tome of Secrets.
Now I just imagine Lady Kira going around saying, "Somebody stop!"
I am gonna kill them. But first,
A Tommy gun! You need both a name and a face to channel a spirit. Without a face, it would have been impossible for my client to channel Lady Kira.
Oh my.
Therefore, the claim that she became Lady Kira by means of spirit channeling is patently false.
would you say it's inconceivable?
And with Lady Kira out of the equation, my client had no motive to commit murder.
But then, who is the rebel hunting Lady Kira? We've been reading about it in the paper.
Yes. Who is this other suspect? If indeed there is one of them.
Some guy.
That bloke ain't nothing wrong.
Let us hear the defense's brilliant deduction.
Oh, I should have said that. Think! The true identity of Lady Kira is the key to solving both murders. I thought Mrs. Indy was suspicious, but her pregnancy takes her out of the running.
Why?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
Can you bring up?
Yes!
And who did?
I think they're referring mostly to the fact, that Lady Kira's shown to do acrobatic speed, which I don't know whether that would be. I'm not ever carrying a baby. All knows I've got some weight in my belly. I know I can't do acrobatics.
I'm
Doing a flip also would be
sorry.
why.
I'm also thinking, when you spirit channel, you take their physical characteristics and that your body transforms. What would that do to an unborn baby?
Yeah, what?
Delete
Where
it.
does the baby go?
Just delete it from the consensus altogether.
Let's not ask these
Oh,
questions.
Oh dear, I went existential there. That's not good.
Guys, it's a video game at the end of the day.
It's Ace Attorney, stop questioning it. It's
I
not
don't
supposed to
care.
be.
For these 3.5 hours a day, this is my existence. Okay.
I think another time I put this serious. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And Mr. Arnold is a rebel. That doesn't make sense. That leaves us with.
A person whose name is actually someone random.
Oh, God! No. I'll leave the call if that's the case.
Mr. Wright, you have that look again. So one way you know you have to share something, but you can't figure out what it is.
Really, is that readable? This is my chance to really turn up the heat. I'll just have to stir the pot so something floats to the top. Holy dumpling.
Shit your way through.
I want a dumpling. Your Majesty, I know who's been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
You do? Are you sure about that?
It was your wife. Yes, completely.
I sense that no gibberish. Please, go on and explain.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This is who has been posing as the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
trust.
No.
It can't be Lady Inme. It's not Datsara.
Is it the victim?
I think it could be praised a lot. I mean,
Are we victim blaming?
we are victim blaming.
Yeah.
Look,
Here we go.
it's proved to be a fake name, and his name was real Nemu. He was Korean, but he was look, he was loyal.
Yeah, he was anti-rebel.
Yeah, so
Take that!
The true identity of the rebel hunting Lady Kira we seek is... Praise a lot!
watch this. The high priest murdered disciple was Lady Kira, as you say. Peace! I say please. The defense we shall continue.
Yes, Your Majesty. I whittled down the list of suspects until there was only one left.
Objection!
But a process of elimination is the same as solid evidence. I assume you have evidence to back up your claim.
Tons of it, yeah, in the back of my pocket. Yeah, totally. Yes, of course. I will have some in a moment. That is, at least, I hope so.
Whatever's left, even if it's from
A great man named Herlock Sholmes once said that.
I mean, I was going for the great man named Leonard.
That's also a quote attributed to Sherlock Holmes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya wasn't Lady Kira, and neither was Mrs. Indy, or any other possibility.
Definitely wasn't me! You're a child.
Our diagnosed mistake.
Yeah.
So is Mrs. Indy, so is Mrs. Indy. But in a different way.
That leaves a lot, and I have the evidence to prove it. The evidence that proves Acolyte Zealot was posing as Lady Kira is this!
Is it attorney's bag?
Because I say so.
idea.
Only
Don't
someone
make-
could do that. At least Hulk could have delivered it. Right?
Yep.
That's what I mean. Like, praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Take that!
The music stopped.
This is what proves that Acolyte Zealot was Lady Kira. Lady Kira's warning letter!
How absurd! What could that possibly prove?
Prosecutor San Mardi,
Yes.
you stated this warning letter proved that my client was Lady Kira.
Yes.
And the reason you gave was that High Priest's house was locked tight.
Yes.
But there was another member of the family who lived there.
Who?
Therefore, Acolyte Zealot could have delivered the warning anytime he wanted.
Are you saying Lady Kira was not the culprit but rather the victim? Are we blaming the victim?
Yes.
Prophecy is true.
Prophecy is true.
I'm glad you got what I was referencing with that.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
recognize it, but my
The thing
brain's
on
got
the
a
cat
blank.
head.
What was that?
I don't. If there's like a clip where somebody puts a flower on the cat's head and then it goes, "The prophecy is true," and then there's like
And
existential music in the background.
existential music and flying galaxies and stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But also it's a kitty.
That's
Put it in
exactly
bench.
what I'm saying.
You're a cat?
Yes.
No. Just without the music and stuff.
said the thing.
But that would overturn the entire premise of this case. It does proceed on the assumption that Lady Kira is behind the serial killings. But if Lady Kira is one of the victims, who was the killer and what was their motive?
The only suspect left is Mrs. Indy. There's only one possible motive. What if Mrs. Indy is a rebel?
What?
You're still mad of casting suspicions upon my lovely wife? Leslie, this is my beautiful wife. This isn't my beautiful house. You have no evidence of this. Repent for the mistrust in your soul.
Objection!
How do you say her name? I just hadn't heard it pronounced. I've only seen it written, and I did not want to make a mistake.
You know, it's almost like pronounced a bit like charcoal.
Well, you have no evidence either. So nah. After all, the dagger with my client's prints on wasn't what killed the acolyte zealot.
What do you mean now?
I mean, the plumed Punisher theme that he heard could only have been the alarm clock. That means all the evidence linking her to the crime have been called into question. Right.
Was Lady Inmi a rebel, and did she pose as Lady Kira to kill Acolyte Zealot? Or was Acolyte Zealot a rebel, or was the accused Lady Kira who killed her? I think either scenario is just as likely. What are we to do now?
Hold it! The alarm clock, you say? Do you mean the one in the rebel hideout?
Yes. What of it?
So that's it.
You're scaring me.
I know.
Abbot Henry, just what is so comical?
My God.
Look into my hole.
Rather not.
Forgive my outburst. That just simply tickled my funny bone. Possibly all of them.
What
looking
did?
at How thin I am. The theme song came from the plumed Punisher clock, you say? Becca just came to sit in my arms because she's afraid.
Ah.
Mm.
Give her Medi cuddles.
Yeah, the alarm clock could not possibly have gone off.
And you can pet her like a supervillain.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
That's my job.
What makes?
Yeah.
What makes?
Also,
What makes you? Go on.
Just knowing how eager she is to scratch and bite everything, now I understand why so many master villains have one eye missing.
Ah. What makes you say that? The clock was working just fine the last I checked.
try using your head for a change. It doesn't activate with a hand, just with a head. Would not the existence of a secret hideout be given away if an alarm kept going off?
Wait, you don't mean?
Indeed. We leave an alarm switched off at all times.
No!
Yes.
Bollocks!
In that case,
I'm satisfied that the defense claim does not hold water, not even holy water.
would you care to respond, Mr. Wright?
Yeah. Fuck! This can't be happening. Not now.
Look at my lawyer, bro. I'm going to jail.
An end to the lawyer's futile struggles. The theme song the victim heard was from the accused's scrap, just as we suspected. Therefore, the accused is the rebel hunting Lady Kira and the victim's killer.
Nothing. Something I can raise an objection to. Anything.
Punisher theme song acolyte solid Edge's final memories. I too heard it by way of the listening device.
But did you really? If you had heard it, why didn't you testify to the fact before?
Isn't it obvious? I did not know such a thing would become a key matter of dispute.
Yes, I wonder if the theme song came up before adequate in me was channeled.
All right, then. Well then. What if he's lying about the alarm clocks being switched on? No, not again.
Pretzel stands, miserable wretch. And with the butcher's lie, well,
If you check the clock, you'll see that the alarm is, in fact, switched off.
Don't think of it.
I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the voice. Is it?
Yeah.
yeah, it's on.
What's a fine item? And the switch. If I'm right.
It'll play Mario.
I was looking for Snake.
Snake!
Not that one.
We set the
The
switch
OG
back
one.
We set the switch back to the off position before we left.
I think that is the OG one.
Oh, not that one.
Metal Gear is older than Snake on Nokia phones. I remember playing Snake on Nokia phones. It was 1997.
My word.
And I remember hearing it clearly. It was distinct taiko drums. They came from Taiko no Tatsuchi that my wife plays on the Switch. They are etched in my mind. They went.
Distinctive taiko drums in the intro.
To be fair, I just want to point out because I think it's super neat how the Steel Samurai song was composed. The taiko drums are they're the like before anything even starts. There's the and
Yeah.
then we get the other music doing the dun dun
Yeah,
dun dun dun. It's so
yeah.
cool. I love
And
that song.
do we not only get the taiko drums in those first seven notes and never
Yeah,
again?
I don't think we get them again. No.
Yeah.
Which also is interesting. Are the taiko drums in the Plumed Punisher theme?
No. I think we had Lady Rafe nerd out about that.
This trial's gone on
was-
for.
Sorry.
Yeah. I think
This
there
was-
might have been a burst of it being like a special Koreanese
Yeah.
percussion
'Cause-
instrument rather than an actual taiko.
Yeah, because there was this discussion like the ignoramus that Phoenix is. Those are the same, and Red House. No, they are not. See, there's taiko drums at the beginning of the Studio Samurai. There's dun 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 dun, dun. And then in the Bloom Punisher, there's like Laura said, and it's completely separate instrument. So yeah, that was a Steel Samurai theme.
Good to know.
This trial's gone on for far too long. Shall we move ahead with the verdict phase now?
No.
By all means. And let us also return Abbot Inme's spirit to the Twilight Realm.
No! Before I go, my final word, my final message. Let me say a word to my darling wife.
Objection!
Oh no! No, not animated objection.
Now hold on just a minute. Nobody's played Exodia yet. Your Majesty.
Yes.
The High Priest's statement is inconsistent with certain piece of evidence.
It is.
You rise in the fires of your fate, sorry I had to take a kitty down from the desk.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Still you rise in the fires of your fate. The very sight reminds me of a tortured soul riding in flames.
You won't be saying that once I show you the evidence.
Oh yes,
See,
I
this is
will.
my smug face. Look. Now all I have to do is pick the right one.
The right smug face.
Smug face number 7. Smug face number 5. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Ah!
This piece of evidence is inconsistent with that statement about the taiko drum intro.
Yeah, that'd be the keychain that plays the music, right?
Of course.
Take that!
This is what's inconsistent with his statement. My client's plumed Punisher strap.
What does that have to do with anything?
Quite a lot. It plays the plumed Punisher theme song. Duh. And here it is. The theme to the plumed Punisher. Warrior of the Neo Twilight Realm. I added the for dramatic effect.
I love how unimpressed these characters
Dramatic
are.
camera angles. Do you see what I mean?
More like, do
No.
you hear what I mean?
The victim, the music the victim heard in his final moments might not have been the Plumed Punisher theme song.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What was it, if not the Plume Punisher theme?
In his final moments, Acolyte Zelda's heard the prayers of the people, the song for the Dance of Devotion, and the Steel Samurai theme.
All of
Tough
the
choice.
above.
It's a toughie.
There are no taiko drums in the intro of the Plumed Punisher theme. So what Acolyte Zelda actually heard in his final moments was the theme of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
Peace! Peace! Peace, I say! So, Mr. Wright, what is this Steel Samurai of which you speak?
Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, is an action hero show from America. The Plumed Punisher theme is a total, if you don't know about the Steel Samurai, you could easily mistake the two.
I was hoping for if you don't know about Steel Samurai, I'd continue.
No, Atreus is not here.
But also ask his husband.
The fact that Acolyte Zelda had music from an American action hero show, or Japanafornia, shall I say, is irrefutable evidence that the accursed accused was in a secret hideout.
No, because strangers.
Actually, no. You have it backwards.
Backwards like this?
That's right. Miss Faye met an avid Clued Punisher fan here in Purane. And as a token of their friendship, she traded a certain steel samurai item she had with the Plumed Punisher strap.
And this avid plume plush affair was the one who killed Acolyte Charlotte.
Yes. And that avid fan is none other than the High Priest's wife. Believe in me!
Objection!
Do you have evidence to back up this claim, Mr. Wright?
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
For as forgiving as the Holy Mother is. I doubt you would tolerate another dose of your baseless slander. I suggest you prepare yourself to face Her Holiness's wrath.
Oh, I'm prepared. To turn this entire case upside down, that is! This is my last chance. I better take a deep breath and review the evidence.
Very well, then. Please present your evidence, if you would, defense.
Oh yeah, it's all of his helmet on the line.
Yep.
Damn.
The evidence that proves Mrs. Inme was the one who killed Acolyte Zealots is this.
The confidence side.
There we go.
Yes,
Watch
the
on,
watch.
yes.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo!
Take that!
The watch. She has it.
Take that! It's right here! In this family photo!
She has it. She has the precious.
She has the precious.
Jesus Christ. That's scarily good.
We want the drifting. We want the preciouses for ourselves.
God.
What's it say?
My precious.
The two of you could just do his dialogue back and forth.
Yep.
That's insane.
Please don't! They're creepy and I don't like it. Proof that Mrs. Inme and Miss Faye traded items featuring their favorite characters.
Objection!
A family photo? And what exactly should we be looking at here?
Well, at the photo.
Take a look at this photograph.
The proof that they exchange items featuring their favorite characters is right here.
Kennedy.
Hello.
This is the watch.
Take that!
Look at Mrs. Inme's left wrist.
Zoom and enhance.
You can see the Steel Samurai's trademark top knot right there. Which clearly makes this a Steel Samurai watch.
Oh, good.
Oh, I never knew your wife had such hobbies, Abbott Himley.
This family photo was taken right before Acolyte Zealot was murdered.
Why is the judge saying that as if it was like cannibalism? It's just Steel Samurai.
I didn't know. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Although it's like, I guess more like I don't know. She was into the in this show. You read this something?
Not yet, no. By that point, my client had the Punisher strap, and Mrs. Inme had the Samurai watch. So what the victim heard in his final moments was none other than the sound of the watch Mrs. Inme was wearing.
I wish to amend my testimony. I thought what Taiko drums was something else. just need to figure out what to put with.
Oh dear.
Are you okay, witness?
Did the cat knock something over?
I'm okay, but my spirit cat knocked my spirit phone on the floor.
There you go.
My wife never had such a watch. It's the truth, I tell you. You must believe me, Your Majesty.
Shut it up!
My judgment of the oracles. Mechanis Cardinal! Was wrong, but fuck it. I'm tired. Be not deceived by the defense's loyally chicanery.
Chicanery, yeah.
Yep, that took me a second.
What? Now what?
That is a word that I've seen for the first time in my life.
I think he means like a chicane, like chicanery, so weaving and dodging and stuff.
Weaving, dodging, side to side, trying to make it.
Zigzag. Serpentine.
Now I can. Now I.
Evasive speech, basically.
Yeah.
He's been
Dodge,
pretty
stick,
quiet.
Dive and dodge.
Yes. He's been pretty quiet up to this point. What does he have up his sleeve?
Dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I don't have.
Other than his arms.
I've even taken off my shirt. Nothing on my sleeve.
Please put it back on before you retransform.
There is a big gaping hole in his flimsy claim. Like the big gaping holes you find in cheese. Like the cheese.
That's the best cheese. A big gaping hole? I don't think so.
Oh no, I'm afraid there is alright. Just like the big gaping holes in your putrid brain.
Wow!
I think you'll find that they're blood vessels. My brain just needs a putrid enough full of holes.
Someone doesn't teach himself synonyms for putrid, honestly.
I'm not a zombie after all.
That's debatable.
Says the dead loyal Wobby.
Hey!
He who is Valor of vision focuses on what is before him, never seeing the big picture. Or as they say in your country, you cannot see the forest for the trees.
Oh, Salman, you're projecting so much you could just play a whole movie.
For it is as you said. And Lady Indi, Raber, slew Acolyte Zealot, the rebel hunting Lady Kira. Then the rebel hunter would have been dead before the high priest was slain.
That beach. The high priest could not have been slain by the rebel hunting leader Kira.
How can I miss that?
So tell me, who are you going to say killed the high priest now?
You.
Tell me! Tell me! A bedtime story.
One day, once upon a time, there was an ugly duckling.
Right.
It was so ugly, everybody died. The end.
Wow. It's pretty epic. These American bedtime stories are different from what I'm used to. They're very harsh.
That's so much worse than the one that my dad would always do, which is just go dog go straight to bed. The end. Which, because we had a book, I think it was a Dr. Seuss illustrated book called Go Dog Go.
Oh.
You would just flip through the first page, go dog go straight to bed, the end, and leave. Which I will admit,
Wow.
power move.
That is a
My
power
dad's a
move.
funny
It's also-
guy.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
it's still better than getting a bedtime paradox.
Oh dear.
Do you finally understand the sheer size of the holes that riddle your putrid brain?
I'm in hot water now.
Then
And
get
it's
out.
pouring into your brain holes.
I don't have any other subjects than the High Priest's murder.
You mindless zombie. You should have begun your journey into the Twilight Realm long ago. Now let it go and move on.
No.
No, I'll never give up. I just need to think things through and figure it out. who really killed the high priest?
Think harder.
If Acolyte Zealot had been Lady Kira, he couldn't have killed the high priest. So the question is, who did? Maybe I can get to the bottom of this by reviewing the events of this case in order. What evidence could tell me something about the crime scene before the murder? Alright. Maya said that the spring had been stained red before the red even began. The spring was already red before the high priest's murder because of... That's right. Zealot had been killed in the rebel hideout the day before the rite. And his blood had flowed into the spring. Wait a second. The high priest knew that Zealot had been killed in the hideout. So why didn't he report it to the authorities? If Maya had been the killer, he could have easily had her arrested on the spot. Why didn't the high priest inform the authorities right then?
The hideout didn't.
If he reported Zealot's murder, the authorities would find out about the hideout. That's what he was worried about. By going through the rite. The high priest risks having Maya see the spring running red with blood. Why did he have to go through the rite? Did he want to...
Set up the scene, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
before Maya.
I would
No.
seem to frame her.
Clearly.
He wanted to set up the crime scene to conceal the hideout. But how was he planning on concealing the source of the blood in the spring?
He used his own bad
Blood.
He concealed the source of the blood with his own. That was how he kept the rebel hideout a secret. It's all starting to fall into place.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
I'm not enough of a himbo to say that properly. I know who killed the high priest. It was...
Tara's death was a suicide.
No, as in the name
I can't believe it. The high priest took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret. Stone face.
Stone face for the last 5 minutes while he's thinking ahead out. Like people are coming out like, "Hello,
Is he alright?
You okay?" Like waving in his face, clicking
Yeah.
fingers. How many
Yeah,
fingers
he
am I holding
was-
up, Phoenix?
Are
Is
you
it
out
people
for
that-
lunch?
The people in the
like
crowd is like,
Homer
what's wrong with him?
Wait, are you saying I'm slow and it's all dark and everyone's gone long ago?
One person at the back of the gas, one person at the back of the crowd is like, do you think he's got gas?
Who knows?
The high priest wasn't murdered by anyone. He took his own life to keep the rebel hideout a secret.
What's this? The high priest committed suicide. I've never heard anything more absurd.
The lawyer has placed a stain on the good priest's desk with his putrid brain. His putrid gaping holes are as large as the hole in his logic.
What hole?
You still fail to understand. You truly cannot see the forest for the trees. I learned that phrase yesterday. You claim the high priest took his own life. But have you considered who brought the dagger to the Plaza of Devotion?
Shit.
After the high priest was killed, the dagger was thrust into Akaladella's dead body. Only the accused Maya Fey could have done that.
Not really. That's terrible.
That's what proves how many says. Your claim is rather porous in its logic. Your evidence is too weak. You cannot prove the high priest took his own life to conceal the rebel hideout.
You're right. The dagger was impaled into its body. But his body had been placed at the plaza the previous day.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
El's body was already in the plaza the day before the rite. But what if the dagger was already in him at the time?
Crazy, Phoenix.
Dagger.
Oh
The dagger was never at the inner sanctum.
The rest died by innocent weapon. I think he dressed the wombat statue in Lady Kira's clothes
Then impale himself on it.
and painted it somewhere.
Yeah.
That would explain the water sound effect.
Would.
Yeah, because he was spreading the water to get to the statue.
Of course! That's it! Of course! I want to rewatch the Street Fighter movie.
What is it?
It's a movie featuring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
But enough about that.
Jesus. Is it like Ricardo Montalban or somebody like that in that movie too?
Who? What?
Don't worry about it. I'm googling it.
Street Fighter the movie. It's Raul Julia from Adam.
Yeah, Raul
Yeah,
Julia.
that was it. It's
Yeah.
like it starts with an R and it's got O's in it, and I'm
Yeah.
struggling to remember because my brain hurts.
Yeah, aka the guy that played Gomez Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Ricardo Montalban is the Mortal Kombat. And that's Gomez Adams from the movie adaptation of the anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was no need to move the dagger. It had already been stabbed into Acolyte Zealot's body the day before the rite.
What? So that means... What does that mean?
It means the dagger wasn't the weapon that took the High Priest's life.
Objection!
But no weapon was ever found at the inner sanctum. If you will not listen to reason, then I insist you prove your assertion. Show us what you believe the real murder weapon to be.
I stepped on my chapter.
The real weapon? Well, nothing. But I know there had to have been a weapon there. Maybe if I think back to the trials thus far, I'll spot a clue I need.
Now he mentioned Phoenix hitting his forehead with a fist like this.
Well, would the defense candidate tell us what the real murder weapon is?
Just call me Winnie the defense lawyer. This is what really killed the high priest.
Take that!
My attorney's bench is my fucking spot. Oh.
What really killed him has been at the inner sanctum all this time. And its lethality has already been demonstrated by the late acolyte zealot. That's right. It was the Warbard statue.
You believe that the statue claimed both victims' lives?
Would you care to chime in, Abbott in me?
I really wish that came like it came on sound effect.
Well, it's...
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, fuck.
Lady in me.
Darling, don't you think this has gone on long enough?
That is High Priest Darling for you. Believe. No! Your Majesty, my wife does nothing.
Please, Abbott in me. Let your wife speak.
Oh, play dumb, play dumb. This is not my wife. Oh, sorry, not that dumb.
Wow.
This is not my beautiful house.
This is not
Living
my
in a
beautiful house.
shotgun
This
shack.
is my beautiful wife.
This is not my beautiful stapler. This is not my beautiful chair.
Now, Lady in me, please continue with if you would.
I'm getting a divorce.
I mean, I believe it says till death do us part. So
Oh,
God.
joke's on you. Joke's on you. You can't divorce me. I'm dead.
I will try.
Drifting, I love you. That's all. You are so funny.
seconded.
It's that time
Yes,
again.
splendid.
I think the entire stream would agree with that.
Oh, thank you.
But I read the line.
And what time would that be?
2:30 in the afternoon. The time my husband conducts his daily prayers.
Oh, the time I usually go to the dentist.
Exactly. And the time Parade was slain.
That shadow, it's...
The Steel Samurai alarm.
Me too, I could do at the same time as my dear husband.
No, stop. She knows not what she speaks.
Does she? I am the one who slew acolytes a lot.
No. I'm so glad the kitty sleeps probably in a different room.
Abbott in me. Bailiff, summon a physician at once. The physician is now attending the high priest, so there's no need to fear. Now, let's just continue.
That's kind of interesting in times of stress like that. The channeled spirit doesn't leave the channeling character.
Oh dear. What about the half of him called Maya? That's still among the living. Mrs. Inme, will you tell us everything you know?
Truth is, I am a rebel, just like my husband.
I just wanted to interject with the image that I've just seen of the physician saying, like, it's gonna be okay, he's gonna live.
The silent laughter that just pulled there. Oh my god.
I had come to them, but I had to prepare for Dad's escape.
And that's when Acolyte Zealot suddenly appeared.
Yeah, so I was shocked when I saw him
Acolyte did not know that you were a rebel.
I do not believe you know. I believe he was there simply to investigate the hideout.
And then he suddenly came face to face with Mrs. Inme. So the true identity of the rebel hunting lady Kira was Perez a lot.
He was a member of the secret police serving directly in the Ministry of Justice.
The secret police?
Stop us.
Damn it, Laura!
Oh, checking.
This is
KGB?
I'll take this, Bug, because you've been doing the heavy lifting.
I can take it. I just need to activate a certain thing. Just give me a moment.
Activate 1920s New York gangster. Meh.
Already arrived. You're without a DC Act. Directly insertions code is days are numbered.
What's that supposed to mean?
They're just saying, you got a drink on my sleeve. Don't question if I wait. Consider the fire entity like when the dragon
The trick of Minister Inga's sleeve was Lady Kira.
No! This can't be! My father would never!
This must be a bolt out of the... How do you royally what? Finish!
How do you royal? You should have known this by now. This is how you operate.
Very sheltered childhood, I suppose.
So,
This must be the bolt out of the blue for Rafa.
that kind of means her parents do not have much expectations for her if they did not, like, introduce her to the trade yet.
She is young.
That's
Pretty much,
true,
yeah.
but by royal standards, she's old.
Yeah, yes, but she's young and to go into the story, and also she's idealistic. She needs to be become a bit more cynical before she eventually can be manipulated into doing that kind of stuff. So they probably were told years down the line.
Which is why I'm suspecting her parents don't have much hope for her if they hadn't started making her cynical and conniving yet.
This explains why our acolyte zealot abandoned his real name.
Yes. As far as
Lady Kira was a member of the secret police. That explains why no order was given to investigate her attacks.
I guess I'm not alone in hearing this for the first time.
This cannot be.
Minister suctioning those buttons.
Peace! Now, Lady Idme, please continue.
I went dropping bombshells. Parade suddenly lunged at me. So when I pushed the stone slab toward them with all my might.
That's something I expect a Dutch person to say.
But I never meant for what happened next to occur.
Death.
I just wanted him to be smashed to death by the stone.
Opportunity. I'll show you all right.
I'm sorry I had to see that. But you need not worry about me. I am already dead.
Please. We need to know what was so important that you would take your own life.
After I landed my wife, an accidentally slain zealot. I chilled his blood with snow. I could see his big time more recently be dead. He literally had to chill out. And I later moved into the path of devotion and started directly. As it was empty at the time, for it was before prayer time had started. Finally, I placed his body in the prayer booth. No one noticed anything was wrong until the right concluded.
It's perfectly plausible that no one would disturb him if he seemed to be praying. We do treasure our prayer time after all.
So you admit you tried to pin the crime on Maya Fey?
Yes, this was all my doing. I never told my beautiful wife my plan. For sure, she would have tried to stop me.
How did you get Miss Fey's fingerprints on the dagger?
Rehearsing the right and right over the right and dropped her with a sling. Then I put Lady Kira's robe over the woman statue. I burst her.
Sorry, I'm just having to readjust things.
Sure.
Apparently the game volume's too loud to actually hear
Oh, dear.
you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to make my voice more husky and loud.
No.
at the same time.
I'm just basically adjusting the volume. Please, just give me a second. Okay. There we go. That should be much better now.
We shall try it out.
That means we can keep going with the stream. Maya was probably already groggy by the time the rite started.
I wonder if there are any laws against performing the religious rites while under influence. I hope not.
Who knows?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Finally, I entered my own life. But strangely, you don't see the wound on this resurrected body.
No, that's generally how it works. Mia wasn't bleeding from the head, so
Yeah.
like there wasn't a big old dent in her head.
I mean, I can imagine it would have been really gruesome if they.
It would have been extremely upsetting. So
Yeah.
maybe not.
I assume spiritual channeling takes on the spiritual body rather than the like the actual like time of death body, because that'd be quite nasty.
It would be like a projection of what they see in their brains of what they look like.
Well, yes, and if it's like the entire body, then they're waking up in a morgue, so...
Also, thank you for the 300 bits!
Because I did wake up one day with half of my face covered in blood, but I did not perceive that until I went to the mirror. So I'm guessing this is the situation here as well. He does not perceive his body as having a wound in his chest.
Mm.
Goodness.
Moving on.
But yeah, I did read the line. To ensure that the crime would appear to have been by Acolyte's Faye's own hand.
But when your body was discovered, Lady Kira's robes were on the ground. How did they end up there if they were on the statue?
After I impaled myself on one of the statue Acolyte feathers, I used the last ounce of my strength to hurl my body backwards. As I did, I grabbed onto the ropes, taking them with me as I fell back into the ground. I was trying to ride Maya on the snow, but I had no time.
Right. How terrible. What possessed you to do such a thing?
You needn't have committed suicide simply to frame the accused.
Prosecutor Sarmati, why the fuck did you not tell me that 2 days ago? As one well versed in our kingdom's legal system.
Right, we're gonna have a break in a bit. We're gonna do it after I've had we've gotten this episode over with.
Okay.
Okay.
I would expect you of all people to understand.
Understand what?
This kingdom's legal system. This is Inmi's crime. Your suicide. It can't be. That'll be sadder than sad.
Why, I believe the defense knows of what the High Priest speaks.
Yes, I finally understand. This explains why the High Priest took his own life.
I have no idea, actually.
The DC Act? Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he wanted to avert the crime from his wife so that she's safe, especially that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
The Defense Culpability Act. Circumstantial evidence supports Mrs. Inmee's killing of Acolyte Zealot in self-defense.
Ooh, crunch.
Crunch time.
Yeah.
However, it would be next to impossible to prove it without a lawyer. That's why the High Priest wanted to pin the crime on Maya Fey.
I fail to see what that has to do with this suicide.
In Kurain, the divination seance is the most important piece of a trial evidence. The High Priest wanted to frame Miss Fey as a serial killer. It was a clever plan in which he made sure he'd see Lady Kira in his final moments.
The lawyer speaks true. That is why I placed Lady Kira's robes up on the Wombat statue. I meant it seemed that Acolyte Faye was the rebel hunting Lady Kira.
Hold it. But... Are you saying you used my divination seance to produce false evidence?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, sweet summer child, forgive me. But it was the only way to help my lovely wife.
If you had approached me first, I could have proved that the murder was in self-defense.
Perhaps in Japanifornia, but here lawyers have no power. Just like Gandalf and Rohan. But if I had little faith in lawyers despite being a rebel.
How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime.
Yet, had I done so, the wife would rush to my defense. And when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself had she been convinced because of that fiendish man.
This cannot be. All I have done under the loss of our kingdom, it has all been...
Poor Rafa. She's really taking this hard. But I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix right. It is time to show the might of your legal prowess. You mustn't allow another innocent soul to be charged under that despicable law.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can.
Jackie Rytel is right. I am very skinny. And what I have done to you and Acolyte Faye is unforgivable. I can only offer my most humble of apologies. Your Majesty.
Yes.
I ask that you please look after my wife.
You have my word.
Your benevolence. It is time that I return to the Twilight Ram.
Please get dressed, man.
The Magadam of parting, if you please.
The what now? We don't have one.
No, River has.
No, right, I has
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Right at the start, she said
Tonight.
she'd use it if things went awry.
I know, I was just making fun that, trapped in that body forever.
Oh dear. Poor
True.
Maya.
No, because that will leave Kay jobless.
Well, no, at least until next case.
Mhm.
Next case, me and Drifting are going to bring down the house.
Yeah.
Woo!
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
Your benevolence. Please allow me the honor.
Yes. It would be more fitting for you to send him on his way.
This is in me.
Darling, I'm so glad I was able to see you one last time.
One last time.
Thank you for everything.
But it means going home.
But
I'm sorry to leave you like this, my love. Sorry.
But now you can watch over me from the world beyond.
Yes. Always and forever.
And with every breath I take, my darling, I'll be thinking of you.
I gotta go. My people need me.
Farewell, my darling trust.
Priest has returned to the Twilight Realm.
Maya.
I feel great. I guess that means he didn't leave any regrets behind. Oh, but what about the trial, Nick? Because she's been
It's over. It was a sad reality born of love, and a great tragedy born of the Defence Culpability Act.
well, I see no need to continue this trial. Does the prosecution have anything to say?
Mr. Phoenix, right? I owe a debt to you, one that I will pay back in court someday.
Now, so we'll live with today's verdict and overturn that of yesterday's trial. With respect to all current and previous charges against them, I hereby declare the accused, Maya Fey, and her defense, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. May 12th, 4:20 p.m., High Court of Korean, accused lobby.
thinking, Nick. The legal system here is really stacked against the defense, as if the one at home isn't. It's totally unfair. Literally like back home.
Yeah, it even forced the High Priest to make the ultimate sacrifice just to protect his wife.
Just so sad.
Protect the status quo, or join the revolution. If the real Lady Kira were here, I wonder which side she would take. Your benevolence.
Huh? What?
I was, just wondering. Are you alright?
Quiet, you! How could I possibly be alright?
Yeah, she's not doing well at all.
Who do you think you are? Suddenly appearing before me? Trampling my insides underfoot and plunging the whole of justice into utter chaos! You even desecrated my mother and father's teachings, you soulless infidel!
Oof. That was a bit more extreme than usual.
What am I to do? I had always believed that communing with the victim's Mitama would lead me to the absolute truth. But each time you overturned my insights, it was revealed that they served to support false charges, rather than the truth. I am left now with that heavy truth in my heart.
I'm sorry, Raifa.
Perhaps I'm not worthy of hearing the voices of the Mitama.
I think this is Believe.
That's where you're wrong, your benevolence.
What?
Aha.
Oh, no, it's Maya.
It's not.
Okay.
Maya?
Just say it's Maya. Don't do the whole question mark. Hello, yes.
What was it? What was the line?
That's
Maya?
where you're wrong, your benevolence.
Oh. That's where you're wrong, your benevolence.
What?
Maya?
How dare you?
Your role is to bring forth the voices of the Mitama into our world. You don't do it. Who will?
You know nothing, Maya Fey! It was spirit channeling, not a divination seance that brought the truth to light. How dare an outsider like you imply the Queen's secret art? But what can I do? My spiritual power does not even approach yours. Is this not a cruel joke? The royal priestess, bested by a lowly outsider.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Why not? Is it worth at least a laugh or two?
Like that. Don't be mean to my friend.
Huh?
She's just adopted this kid as her little sister. Oh. Listen, your benevolence. You were just fulfilling your duty, weren't you? And you're the only one capable of performing the divination seance, right? The station of royal priestess is not something to abandon lightly.
The station of royal priestess?
People of your kingdom believe in you, but if you really mean all you just said, then what are they supposed to believe in?
You know not of what you speak!
Actually, I kinda do. After all, I'm only here training so I can become the master of my village back home.
A village master, you say? I did not know. It seems I owe you an apology. For even today, I called you a neophyte practitioner.
Aw. It's all right, Your Benevolence. Thank you for finally acknowledging me. Did it, Nick?
A future queen and a future village master. I guess I shouldn't be a surprise. Considering they may have had a common ancestor. Maya's right, Your Benevolence.
Bobtet?
Your insights were a crucial piece of evidence in this last trial. It doesn't matter if they were always 100% accurate, or weren't. You should be proud of what you did. You've played an important role in assuring that justice was served. And besides, your insights aren't the problem here. It's your kingdom's legal system. Without lawyers, your insights have come to be accepted as the sole truth. And the Defense Culpability Act, which gave rise to that, is the root of it all.
But that's just the dangerous thinking of a rebel!
Your Benevolence. As Crown Princess, you are destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how you keep people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. I might be projecting my own stress about being village master on you. Sorry about that.
But I wonder if I'm even up to the task.
Knowing you, Your Benevolence, you're more than capable.
I've never heard Maya talk like this before. She's really come a long way.
Aww. Oh, fuck.
Distant explosion.
What was that?
I came from the hallway. Hurry, gotta check it out, hurry.
I forgot about the grunt who grunts.
Mrs. Inme.
Mr. Wright, Acolyte Faye, I'm so sorry for what transpired. I blew up the hallway, sorry. You were almost sentenced to death because of me. Phil's coming off, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
I will make
Oh,
amends
fuck?
by picking up where my husband left off. I will see the revolution through so nothing like this can ever happen again. For that is the depth of my love for my dearly departed husband.
Oh,
Oh, it's that.
That's line. It's a that's line.
Oh no.
Where's that that's line? Let's go.
Lady Amy, we're gonna hurry.
That voice. Is that Mr. Arable?
I must tell the people they must learn that the peace we enjoy is a false one. One built on the backs of innocents charged with false crimes under that odious DC Act. We have it in our power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly.
Yeah, hey there, P-Dubs. I wish we had more time to talk, but the ceiling's gonna collapse in the corridor in any moment. Dirk, everything's ready. It's a go time.
Dirk? Wait. Was that the rebel leader, Dirk?
Alright, I'm getting away.
Why does he look younger than Sadamadi?
The power to forge a society in which the law judges all of us fairly. It's the start of a legal revolution.
Hey, Nick. Hate to bother you while you're lost in thought, but I just got this great idea.
Oh God.
What is it? It's not joining the revolution, is it?
The Steel Samurai versus the Rebel Dirk. I bet it'd make it for another awesome TV show.
Oh, brother.
And if we threw the Plume Punisher in there, everyone would go nuts over it. Maya, there is a revolution happening.
I
An
think she just
explosion.
wants. Sorry.
Go on.
I think she just wants to play the Pink Princess again.
Yeah. Well, she never got to
Probably.
play the Pink Princess. It was just inspired by her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
probably does owe her some royalties. Salmonella, give the
Yeah.
royalties over. Hand them over.
I don't think he's the type to give royalties to people.
That's
Nope.
fair.
I'm still amazed that, an explosion just happened. Some rebels ran through. Basically, they took somebody and left. And she's just like, I've got an idea for a TV show. Like,
That's Maya. That's Maya.
That's
for
so
you.
Maya.
Yep, that is
Yeah.
so her. I'll never get what she sees in those shows.
Talk to your husband.
But it's good to know what, no matter what happens, Maya will always be Maya.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just so Maya.
All right.
Woo.
That's the end of that case. And we will be taking a short break as we kind of get prepared for the next case, which you can see is Turnabout Storyteller.
Whoop.
Whoop whoop!
So we'll be right back in just about 5 minutes as we kind of just got to take a quick refill our drinks and get refills and such. We'll be right back, everyone.
Be right back!
Back for part 2 of Sound Night Silly Voices. My apologies for the slight delays. We were basically waiting for the people to get around. Dirt will be joining us momentarily, but he said for us to carry on, so we're going to carry on, and I'm going to do the whole casting. Burr.
Drifting.
Okay.
Laura!
Lemon.
Back!
Yes, we're back.
Yay!
let's get on
I
with it.
just wanted us to show off how we do a roll call.
So we now save the game because that's the important thing to do.
Man,
so excited. Oh my god, you didn't do that before.
No,
was
because
my announcer voice, ladies and gentlemen.
then it goes right into the episode. That's why. Right. I'll pause it
Well,
on.
that is.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What time is it? It's 9, 10, 11.
Moida!
I'm just gonna do this.
Unknown, yeah. So.
Oh no! If he did, then what do we do? Hey, pull yourself together. Don't worry, I have an idea.
He do be dead.
Also, they refer to him as Shisho. Shisho is a sort of like master.
Yeah.
I think so.
So, I'm gonna say, I will admit some of this will be covered by the case itself, but I like showing off. I like showing off what I know about Ace Attorney and about some of the localization stuff in particular, and I'm sure Laura can also help out.
Localization? What localization? This case is pretty much like the lookers going. Shrug. I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, that is fair. That is what happened, but I don't care. I think it's great.
Oh, it's great.
Anyway.
It's a great case. I actually love this case, but it's not a case that
Favorite case in this game.
this is where
And
that's so yeah.
You
I mean,
just
that's
think,
not necessarily saying something, but still.
I just think they're neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me say the thing though. Bleh.
Go on.
So, and again, we'll talk about it in the case because they had to explain all this stuff for the American audiences. But But Rakugo is what is in this what is being talked about in this specific case. And my friend, who is a Japanese teacher, she teaches middle school Japanese, has memorized one of the Rakugo performances from this case because she writes for Simon Blackwell. And so that's fun. I just wanted you to know that because I think that's super cool of her. She has memorized that like performance piece so that she can portray Simon better.
Yeah. In the first game, they're like, let's localize it to California. That's like,
Yes.
okay.
Totally in Los Angeles.
All right, Garain Village. It's just a village out.
It's 2 hours of a train ride away. It's fine.
It's fine. 3, that's pretty much the same thing.
There's a
4,
mountain. It's
that's a
fine.
mountain. It's fine. Yeah, the 4 is like, yeah, space center and such.
There's Yakuza. It's fine.
Yakuza, it's fine. 5, Rakugo in the middle.
Founded by Japanese immigrants who brought the yokai with them.
And then finally in this game, just Rakugo. Sorry, what's the pronunciation of it?
Rakuga, I believe.
Rakuga.
Laura's got me. Laura knows.
This is where like I am trying my hardest to put it in the like the true Japanese like phonetic way of Rakugo.
Rakugo. Okay.
Because everybody's because like us doing it in Western always put in like the extended middle like vowel sounds. So like Rakugo. And so Rakugo is like how it would be Japanese.
Yeah,
we have a
it would be the.
We do.
Hey, hello, welcome back, David. It would be go like if you say Rakugon, but without the N at the end.
Yeah.
I think this
Apologies
case
for having to dash like that.
It's
Things
fine.
happen in
It's
real
okay.
world.
It's just, is
cool.
everything okay?
Everything's fine. I'm just letting you know I had to go deal with something.
But yeah,
Real world always takes priority. Don't forget that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Our
persecuting
wife and
somebody
cat's
does.
okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just asking. Our wife and cat's also okay.
Everyone and everything is okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, it's just prosecuting Sad Maddie is leading many cases at the same time. It's understandable.
very sleepy boy.
Yeah.
And I imagine this is the case. This is the case where the localizer just threw their hands up and like, no.
I give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a similar fashion of Ninetales Veil, I think. Of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we can't really say these aren't yokai, that this isn't Rakugo. Like, we're gonna say there's a shop, there's a place that just performs these, and it's just normal, and we're not gonna think about it. Which
Yeah.
Don't
that's
worry
fair.
about it.
It's
It's fine.
Japanafornia. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's Japanafornia. It's fine. I do love that the Fanon case from the Apologists thing has made Japanafornia the actual canon thing.
Yeah. I just wish that people, when they finally realize that okay, fuck this is too much Japan, they didn't retcon all those other games, just updated them somehow. I mean, this is the subject that I always talk whether people want to hear me or not. Like after writing at least half of Lord of the Rings, Tolkien did retcon a lot of The Hobbit and republished it. So there's a lot of changes in that. And that's for a published book. So you can do that much more easily for games.
True, I do think they should have done that retroactively in like like when they actually poured it to the main consoles, they could have done that. Anyway, May 13th.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I think that the localization that Ace Attorney does is a lost art, and I will defend them putting it in Japanafornia, LA Japanafornia, because I think that actually gives a more coherent experience, at least for many American audience members. Even if they know Japanese culture, I feel like you're getting a more coherent experience, and it doesn't present an accessibility barrier, which is my other main issue with put everything in the original Japanese, read it in the original. It's like, then just fucking read the original Japanese then. Fine.
I would say, I think, but
I have beef with people. It's fine.
my recommendation would be just canonize Japanafornia and just start like put all that reference in. But then who knows? May 13th, 9:45 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 6.
What the heck? Brings the defendant to his own trial late. Plus, the request was so last minute, I didn't even have a chance to talk with my client.
Oh no.
I'm off to a great start.
He's late. Exterminate for a very important date. We need to exterminate.
Hello, goodbye. I'm late.
My name is Athena Sykes.
Follow
I'm
the
a
white
veteran
rabbit.
of psychology, which I can fucking finally say after many, many cases.
After all of the last game that you were in.
Yes.
Hooray!
And a full arsenal of legal know-how. I'm a fully competent defendant of the Right Anything Agency.
I'm fine.
Though I wish my
love
client would
her.
show up already. The trial is about to start.
Athena, you're spending way too much time with Apollo.
I know.
It appears we made it just in time.
And where have you been? The trial's about to start, Simon.
You needn't get so worked up, Athena. His baldness can wait.
There's no way you wait for me. For you, maybe, but not for me.
That's true.
And
that's
besides,
the
why would I
point.
want to start off the wrong foot with him right out of the gate?
But that was the point. He was waiting for Simon.
I'm just gonna say, mwah, absolutely on your performance so
Perfect.
far as Athena.
Yes,
I love
love
Athena.
it.
I love Athena. I love Athena.
You,
I'm so
like,
glad she's back.
You are the only Athena I will ever accept anymore.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
The synergy has just been incredible seeing this develop.
Yes.
Yes. Like that's when you sort of, grew into your own.
I love
When
Athena.
you became a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
And with this Athena and else Apollo, you can absolutely see that they are found siblings.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Dealing with such matters is part of being a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yeah, well, covering for your lateness is not.
I had to track down the defendant.
Sure.
Still but a rank amateur, I see.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
No. God, it's gonna be hard to keep the laughs in because it does fuck up. When I laugh, this is a fun fact about voice acting. I laugh in my normal register, but Simon's in a different one, so I always have to course correct.
You're going to hate me for this case then.
No, that's the point. That's why it's practice. Also, we are getting to do the buddy comedy. I've been excited
Yeah.
for this since we started Spirit of Justice.
You just need to practice edgy laughter in Simon's voice.
Yes.
Maybe. Oh gosh.
This is Simon Blackwell. He might not look it, but he's actually a prosecutor and a psychology specialist.
Yeah, because he looks like a samurai.
Yeah.
He and I go way back. As for our shared specialization in psychology, go back to the first game.
Yeah.
We're both disciples of the same person, so to speak, but he's kind of my senior. I guess it's a fucking mess.
He's your senpai.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose. But twisted sense of humor or no, I wish he stopped treating me like a child all the time.
So, where are right Dono and Justice Dono?
In jail and having a crisis. Mr. Right is abroad. Apollo is helping Tracy with a magic show. Oh, so they're both dying. Okay.
They're both on the verge of death.
They are both in physical danger.
And
Tell
mental.
you?
Oh my god. They're what?
Dead. I told you.
So neither of them are alive.
No.
Leaving you to take this on alone?
Yep, I'm kind of the only choice left.
Ye gods.
We're doomed.
All right, Dono back. It's not too late.
Oh, not too late at all. You would only need to know how to teleport.
Very well. Then I will settle for Justice Dono. Go grab him by the horns and drag him here.
Apollo is literally in the middle of a show, Simon. He's probably dying as we speak.
At 10 a.m.?
Yes.
Okay.
He's already being sawn in half.
He's doing the morning matinee. We can already hear his screams.
God.
They're very muffled. See, I heard him.
I read the line, sorry.
What's the line read?
Where's the li-
It's my line. Trust me.
Yeah.
Just leave this to me and go watch from the gallery or something.
As your defense derails in spectacular fashion?
No, as I win the heck out of this trial.
Oh my god, are we getting Simon as our Naya?
Yes. I'll be okay, promise. So wipe that look off your face already, will you? Anyway, I take it the guy behind you is...
Yes, he's asleep again. Hoy, Bucky! Wake up!
Okay, who wants to voice Bucky? What we're
Oh,
gonna do
Boy,
is
this guy.
I need to pop him in the thing.
Yeah.
Because I also
isn't
need
that
to
a
pop all
character
the
from
other things.
One Piece?
No, Luffy, I think is who you're thinking of.
Yeah, that's Luffy.
Yeah.
That's
No, I
Luffy.
think there is a Bucky in that. I think
Probably.
I've seen someone on Twitter go insane about him, so...
Someone on
Probably
Twitter
is.
go insane about him. Oh,
Oh,
yes, how we all
Buggy.
get our
It's-
news.
It's Buggy.
I
Oh,
only
Buggy,
know
right.
I
Yeah.
only know Bucky from Captain
That's right.
America.
That's right, everyone. Whenever a new character comes up, we cast them live because we then generally sometimes have to kind of switch things around every now and then. So
Yeah.
thank you, Fool Wife.
Oh, this is how Bucky looked.
Yeah, that's my friend.
I can
That's
think
another one of
Bucky.
my friends.
Are you sure? You're already the judge in this case, but
I'm the judge. Okay, yeah.
I will say,
Yeah.
I will say, Laura already has a character,
yes.
and
I
yeah,
was just say that the
Up there
characters
in
that are
the
looking
thing.
ahead
Oh,
of
it's
this.
this case. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
I really,
and
Oh, it's the meme case. Yes.
this.
I-
No, it's not. It's better than the fucking. I get so fucking upset about that animation because it's like, no, that is not how that case went. Edgeworth doesn't know her.
Yes.
He doesn't even go here.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
thinking this-
nevertheless, I think I can take Bucky.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
Bucky, it is
Yeah.
for you. Okay.
Okay.
I think the
Also,
way it works
up
out, there's going to be one character for one person in this case for the entirety of it. It's going to perfectly work out.
Oh, yay! Also,
The-
I forgot to actually post it, but there is. I'm just putting it in the lobby. There actually is like full character art for Taurus in Maya's
God, my
body,
eyes.
and I hate
Oh
it.
my.
I literally put it.
Why did you post that?
The name of this in my files, because I saved them all in my files so that I can prep ahead of time. Like I've got all the WebPs, I'm ready to go. Is Jesus I hate it .webp. So there you go.
Perfect.
That maniac is in Maya's body.
Yeah, and I've also put a little dog there because I don't know when the dog shows up, but
And
dog
that's
is
not
dog is
that's
marked
not
wolf.
Missile. That's not Missile.
It's not Missile. It does have another name. I
Oh.
do know the name, but yes. Anyway.
All right.
Go Bucky.
Anyway,
Also, hello, Full Wife. Welcome to the show. Thank you much for joining us tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Read the line then, Lemming.
Yes.
Full wife.
Yeah!
The wife of Fulbright.
Yes, that's where the name's from. It's based on Fulbright.
In justice we
Oh!
trust, Mrs.
What do you do that for, Simey?
Oh god.
Yep, he's intoxicated.
Of course he is.
Because
that,
that's how you got the code.
On the grape juice, I suppose.
Oh no,
Yeah.
not the grape juice.
Who's this yellow chickadee?
She is your lawyer, such as it were.
Yeah.
I'd say she's more green than yellow, however.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm worried. Shush.
Lawyer? She sure doesn't look it, does she? Is she like your fellow apprentice or something?
Wow.
Something like that. I've known her longer than I've known you. You could say we're bound to each other. I went to jail for her. Don't worry
Bound
about
to cause some trouble if I know anything.
it.
Oh, okay. Well then. Guess I'd better call her Miss Chickadee then.
Chickadees are cute. Simon, this guy's not only rude, but he's free shits to the wind at his own trial.
What do you expect?
I'm sorry, but judging on my professional opinion, he's at least 8 sheets to the wind.
That we're codifying this so well.
I know we just met, but I'm about ready to give him a piece of my mind.
Do as you will. Just save it for after the trial.
Are you sure you can spare it?
No.
Miss Chickadee!
Don't call me that.
How'd you do? Simon is an old friend of mine. I'm the 4th generation head chef for Wet Soba. And I'm anything but sober. Wet Noodle number 4. Bucky Wet.
I'm wondering when have you ever been sober?
Never.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, the Fantastic Four's recruitment protocol really went downhill, didn't it?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, after a string of failures, they had to change the name from Fantastic Four to Wet Noodle.
It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Wet. So he can pull himself together when he wants to. The trial wasn't starting in a few minutes.
Please note I haven't dropped a single one of these things.
Somehow.
Yeah.
He's acting on autopilot. I know what I'm talking about. Many times I've been returning from the trunk and I have no idea how.
Being accused of a murder that only occurred yesterday, I'm afraid it's taken a toll on the poor boy.
And you happened to be at the theater when it all happened too, right? They said they found a Rakugo... words. Help. What? How is that pronounced? Before I fuck it up.
Rakugo.
Rakugo.
Rakugo, storyteller, murdered in his dressing room.
Indeed. The victim, Master Storyteller Taifu Tornado, was a longtime patron of Wet Soba.
Oh god.
Master I fucked up. I'm just trying to put him in the thing, but okay. Master Tornado had been looking after Bucky ever since Wet Noodle number 3 passed away.
I see. So the victim was kind of like a father to the defendant, huh?
That stupid old fuck. Like a father? No way. He was always dishing my soba.
How dare you speak ill of him! Running your mouth like that is why they suspected you of his murder in the first place.
Simon, no, wait till after the trial.
Now, pull yourself together. Number 3 must be rolling in his grave.
Timmy! The police! None of them believe me!
Okay, so now I get it. He's Simon's butts.
They don't listen to me!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Don't worry, Mr. Wet. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm fine. I'm going to defend you with everything I've got. You're in good hands now.
You mean you believe me, ma'am?
Of course. No matter what, I believe in you to the very end.
This voice is so fun. Gee whiz, Miss Chickadee.
Now, come on, I need you to shape up. Just like those al dente noodle of yours. God, what?
Yes, ma'am. My soba is the fresh.
Daddy's dead.
We need
Mr. Wet.
50cc. We need 50 cc of coffee, stat.
Ugh, Bucky, you great big pillock.
I love the word pillock, I'm sorry.
Which is actually not quite offensive term here in the UK. I'm surprised they could put it in this game.
Yes, it's basically a swear word here.
That's that's iconic. I love it because like Ace Attorney characters allowed to swear in basically every other place except America.
It's definitely
bastard isn't a big deal here, but I remember but fucking Shilong Lang is allowed to say bastard.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, it's it's definitely a rude thing to say.
Oh yeah, it's basically calling someone stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bastard is a technical term, so maybe that's why he can.
Yeah.
Here's us talking about pups.
Lang can say, I think Shilong Lang is allowed to say whatever he wants, frankly. I just think he chooses not to as a power move.
To be fair, the word bastard depends on where in the UK you're speaking it. Because if you're,
a bastard,
if you're down south, you're a bastard, and it's very posh. It's quite forward. But if you're up north, like me, it's your bastard, and it's got that weight to it.
Yes,
bastard.
Yeah.
It's like how
I think Eddie Izzard did a joke about that.
Yes, yes, he did.
I love that one.
it's like how some people say twat, and it's just not offensive.
No,
it's not offensive to say that.
You twat.
You twat. Yeah.
Or like people.
You're a twat. You're a twat, and you're a bastard. That you're a twat.
Or like
and a
people say,
bastard.
you tart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a word we're allowed to use apparently.
But
that's the word we have been using on the stream apparently.
But I mean, on the other hand, whenever I hear Sean Bean say bastard, it's not offensive. It's a love letter. It's a love letter. It's a confession.
You're a right bastard. You know that. Hi, you.
Thank you.
So, how exactly do you know this guy?
I used to frequent Wet Soba, and still do, in fact. So I've known him since he was a lad. That's why his father and Master Tornado were always so good to me. Wait a second. Does that math check out? Hang on, because he says I've known Athena longer, which means, but I guess he must have just met Athena before he first went to Wet Soba. That's fine, but it's like, God,
I think Simon
7 years in prison fucks a man up, you know?
No. I think Simon just likes to pretend he's like 1,000,000 years old.
So wait,
so
how old is Simon? Isn't he like 23 or something?
He is 29.
29.
29, yes.
29 according to the profile screen.
Yes.
Hey, you back?
He's 29, 28 was the previous game, yes.
You back?
Yes, I'm here.
Have you seen your chat?
How do we break into song at a time like this?
Oh God,
Xandres!
Xandres, what a pick you make. All I can welcome you to is to
steering chaos.
What was it? I mean, I suppose someone here has to burst into song. I will take it if no one else wants it.
I'm waiting for my lines.
I didn't know you liked Soba so much, Simon.
Hey, that's my line.
I came back thinking I'd get lines, but we're taking so long, the stream's gonna end first.
And I don't know if my character's gonna even show up. I don't know.
Oh, you won't. You won't. Not until much later.
Yeah.
I didn't know you liked Soba so much, Simon.
Let's keep going.
Yes.
I wouldn't expect one such as you, who eats meat slapped between slabs of bread, to understand the delicate taste and the subtle textures imparted by buckwheat flour.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you weeb.
What did she say? It's hey something, but I think
No. That's better. Right, go with that.
But I digress.
Okay, everything's fine.
Not about flavor and subtlety and stuff.
If I let Wet Soba end like this,
They're gonna be dry.
I'll never be able to face number 3 or Master Tornado in the next life.
You better not be rushing to get there. I see. And that's why you came to me. You wanted somebody you could trust.
It was never my intention to ask you.
Well, fuck you too, then.
No, of course I was going to ask you. Are you kidding?
Show him. I'm sure I can handle it just fine.
Well, I believe it's just about time.
What? But we haven't even properly discussed the case yet.
We were too busy making jokes. What's the
fuck.
matter? You look nervous, Athena. Don't tell me you're chickadeeing out. Simon Blackwell, this is your first warning.
Yes. I'm just trembling with the excitement of battle. That's all. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, so let's do this. Come on, Mr. Whet. I'll drag you in myself. Get up off the floor. We've got a case to win.
Anybody got any cucumber? They're great for hangovers. Yes, Miss Chickadee. I'm gonna do my best.
Wet soba, wet soba, wet soba, wet soba, wet soba.
What the fuck?
Wet soba.
That's
Oh.
that's a ringtone.
Yellow. 2 bowls of noodles. Sorry, sir. No can do. Kinda busy at the courthouse. Huh? They hung up.
Mm.
What a bastard. Hey, okay. Let's do this. Yeah.
He's not going to do himself or his case any favors like this, Simon. Maybe we should let him go get some rest somewhere.
Let me rest. Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough for udon noodles. Well, I'm fresh, like my soba, and you don't let soba dough rest. It's all about the 3 freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh. Cut the dough fresh. Oh.
Wow. Why me?
You know what? I'd love to see a noodle off between Wet Soba and Udon's noodles.
I'd
Udon's
win.
noodles.
There's actually there's some theories that they are connected, but it is not Eldune's noodles and the Bucky Wet's place. It's interesting. Anyway,
I just know that I'd win because I understand proper use of salt.
I just realized you play both.
Divot plays
wait.
Eldune.
Yeah, David plays
I was
Eldoon.
Eldoon.
Oh, you were doing the voice good, and I'm
Yeah.
exhausted. Leave me alone. I'm fine. I'm
It's all right
I'm
there,
I'm very
Trusadal.
silly.
A bowl of my
very
salty ass
tired.
noodles will perk you right up.
Too much salt. How do you think I got as big as I am?
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
The true
Get
fan
on
fiction.
with it.
The true fan fiction we deserve. Let's move on.
Noodle off.
I love you guys. Okay. He's blacked out.
Oh boy, I just knew something like this was gonna happen.
He's dead, Jim.
Simon,
Bleh.
what are these 3 freshes of soba he was talking about?
First, buckwheat seeds or groats are ground to make buckwheat flour. Then dough made with flour is cut with a large rectangular knife into noodles. And finally, the buckwheat noodles are boiled. Each step is done immediately, one after the other, so that the soba is fresh when eaten.
So that's what he meant.
Are you following along, audience?
I wonder what
Are you
made him-
writing it down? It's gonna be on the test.
I
It
wouldn't
will
want
be
him to-
important later. That is unironically true.
I wouldn't want him to make me any soba right now, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, because he's
Dead.
Oh.
He's not sober.
And now I am the dead. Bleh.
Thank you forever.
God. Oof. Athena, this is no time for idle chatter.
Yes,
You
it
need to
is.
get into the courtroom now. Just remember, as a prosecutor, I will be unable to lend you a hand. So don't expect any help from my quarter.
Uh-huh. There you go, treating me like I'm incompetent again. Stop it. For your information, I wasn't planning on asking your help anyway. Just you wait, Simon. I'll show you.
I'm Di. Thank you forever.
Mr. Ryder and Apollo may not be here, but that's all right. I can do this on my own.
Oh, not the leg, Tracy, not the leg!
That's
You're
not my
not
problem.
alone. I'm here.
May 13th, 9:50 a.m. District Court. Courtroom. Number 4.
My favorite court.
Yes.
With my favorite judge.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Sean Kurayani, but he's pretty good still.
The court are now in session for the trial of Bucky Whet.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is fully prepared, Your Honor.
How did you get here?
Don't you have more important things to do?
What's this? No prayer this time, prosecutor Sanmari.
That is correct, Your Honor. To expedite these proceedings, I completed them beforehand in the lobby.
How very thoughtful of you. By the way, what brings you back to this country?
Catapult.
Chief
You
Prosecutor
arrived
Edgeworth,
5 seconds ago.
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth himself called on me to handle this case. Besides, I have a debt to repay, and thought my opponent is yet a callow thing. I have no qualms with sending her down to hell.
I'll crawl back up. If you have a score to settle, it's with Apollo, not me. But more importantly, I am not a callow thing. I am a qualified and capable attorney.
But you didn't have to throw Apollo under the bus, though.
Then what is that yellow attire if not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick?
You're literally dressed in cream and gold. I don't think you have much to stand on.
Now
Also,
cease your
perfect-
shrill chirping,
Yeah, I think.
and cease your annoying crunching.
Crunch of the stream number 2.
No, prosecutor Sanmari. I'm the only one allowed to crunch. Also, what's that dead body doing here, defense? It's just me. Your report would have sufficed. She's still only a teenager. Please go easy on her.
Great, now even the judge is giving me the kid treatment. Fucking hell.
Very well. Shall we begin, Your Honor?
Dear Miss Sykes, have a lolly. Yes, I suppose we should. Now then, prosecutor Sanmari, please give your opening statement.
I'll show them what I can do. They'll be sorry they underestimated me.
Certainly. Now the last rites of the victim. The incident is believed to have occurred at around 4 p.m. yesterday, May 12th, at the Storytellers Theatre called Kurukurute. The victim was a great master of the tornado school of Rakuko, or comedic storytelling. His name was Taifu Tornado.
I love that name.
The scene of the murder was the theatre's dressing room. It is accessible via the staff entrance hallway and has an inner and outer sliding door.
Backstage diagram added to the court record.
The estimated time of death is between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. The cause of death is suffocation, though how the victim suffocated is yet to be determined. The autopsy found nothing unusual in his lungs or stomach, and there is no murder weapon. I will now submit the incident report to the court.
Crime scene report added to the court record. Taifu's autopsy report added to the court record.
You think that thing's going to get updated?
Yeah, I was going to say, I have the sinking feeling it's going to be updated.
I don't like to toot my own horn too often, but I'm quite happy with myself for reading all that. And not
Well done,
looking
yeah.
up
Very well done.
Yeah.
the Japanese
well done.
lines.
2-2.
Prosecutor Satmani, how can you name Mr. Wet as the culprit? You don't know how the victim was killed, or even with what.
While it is true that the weapon and precise method are as yet unknown, the accused is the only one who had the opportunity to commit the murder. I will explain this assertion in further detail as we continue.
I guess this means he has some kind of evidence to present.
Also, that was assertion, but whatever. Now, would the accused care to plead his case?
I think he's down.
Come to think of it, where is the defendant, Miss Sykes?
Loud snoring noises.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. But I'm afraid Mr. Wind isn't feeling very well and is resting in the infirmary.
Surely it is the lack of a clear conscience that impedes him from facing this court.
No, it's the fact that he's drunk. Great, starting off on the wrong foot already.
Mr. Whet is the head chef of sober shop frequented by the victim. On the day of the incident, Mr. Whet went to the theatre at the victim's request. Taifu Tornado was a connoisseur of soba, as you can see in these photographs. He was apparently making soba himself in the dressing room that very day. The soba found at the scene is likely the soba he himself made there.
Liking soba is one thing, but making it in a theater dressing room is a bit much, no?
Master Tornado truly had a passion for soba, didn't he? For a man like that to be murdered by a soba chef is simply unthinkable.
And yet, the accused had ample motive. For in the victim's safe, we discover the deed to the accused's shop. Mr. Whet was to inherit Wet Soba when he lost his father recently. However, it is believed the victim stole the shop's deed during the transfer process. The prosecution believes the accused killed the victim in order to get the deed back.
Wet sober deed added to the court record.
A man to offer the deed to a shop. That does sound like a plausible motive.
So that's what this case is about. I wish Simon had filled me in a little better, but maybe I should have shut up. He could have contributed more than just 1,000 buckets of cold sweat if he had.
Defense.
What?
From your demeanor, I gather you know very little about the details of this case.
Well, you see...
You are dishonoring the soul of the victim by appearing in the courtroom unprepared.
And your cow.
You're an embarrassment to your profession, you putrid egg yolk.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's with the putrid food stuff?
Sorry. Apollo's a red pepper and now I'm an egg yolk. For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
fair.
Phoenix is cheese.
We've only just started and I've already been demoted from spring chicken.
Sounds like the ingredients for a good omelette.
Don't make me an omelette.
I am ready to call my witness, Your Honor. Come to me, my pet. From afar. Let us listen to the words of one who was present when the crime was discovered.
The butterfly
think-
was able to project itself as a force ghost.
Yeah. I think the pet was upgraded for a translucent one.
Yeah. Someone who was there when the victim's body was found?
Very well. Witness, please take the stand. Not away.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Simon Blackwell, prosecutor.
Prosecutor Blackwell? You didn't tell me you were going to take the stand.
There simply wasn't time.
What the fuck do you mean? We were dawdling and dawdling. There was plenty of time.
What a shame, Prosecutor Blackwell. Had you shared the damning scene you witnessed beforehand with the defense, we could have moved this trial along and saved the victim's soul that much faster.
The damning scene? What in the world did Simon see?
Prosecutor Sad Matty, was it?
Yes.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Before I give my testimony, there's something I'd like to confirm.
Yes. By all means.
This case involves rakugo, a very traditional form of Japanese comedic storytelling. Do you have enough knowledge of this art form to handle this case competently?
Are you implying that I am not qualified for this case?
Yes. Not yet. I'm simply trying to ascertain your familiarity with the topic. For now.
Ooh, the girls are fighting.
It is a prosecutor's duty to learn the background of any case he takes on. Also, my hair's better than yours.
You take that back!
I did some research on Rakugo last night. I've grasped the overall idea of it.
God damn it, I forgot my popcorn.
How much could you possibly grasp in a single night?
At least
Really
I can
peak
grasp how to
age.
do my makeup.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
Should I just leave? Can you two handle this on your own? I'll leave.
Oh, I didn't realize that was happening.
He's
You want to
reading the
pull that up
Wikipedia
when you
page to
can,
us.
back? Just because I don't know if it will, I hope it will show me, but
It's not letting me stop.
I know when
He's
it lets
reading-
you, can you click
Maybe.
past message and see if it'll let me do it? Okay. Rakugo is a form of entertainment storytelling that originated in Japan. In it, the storyteller sits alone on the stage with only a fan and a towel as a...
3 hours later.
And the Rakugo artist tells long, memorable stories, giving each character a distinct voice. This traditional art was originally invented by monks to make sermons more interesting. The benefits of wireless headphones.
So he
I was-
sits there and makes silly voices. That reminds me of something.
Are you satisfied? If not, I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories.
I do like the idea that while he's praying, he's like listening to like podcasts and things about Rakugo.
He might.
Yeah.
No, I meant I have the benefit of wireless headphones, so I can move away from the mic and.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I still prefer the joke.
No.
Yes.
Yes, it was
that's how you-
completely intentional pun.
That's how you were able to do Windows, Simon.
Yes, exactly.
Not Simon. Fuck. Bobby.
Bobby,
Fulbright.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and find that bit.
Fulbright.
It's so good.
shall
It
I
is
perform
entirely
the-
clipped.
Yeah.
you
Or
for
shall I
saying.
perform the famous story of.
Jugem.
Hang on. Jugemu instead. Thank you.
Do the tragedy of their plague is the wise is my favorite.
It's not a story any defense lawyer would tell you.
Shut up.
It appears you've put in a bit of study. You just read the Wikipedia article at me.
Your acknowledgement is most welcome, Prosecutor Blackwell.
I can see why you are known for being quite thorough in your research, prosecutor. Now, I would love to see you perform that story you mentioned about this plagueis guy, if you don't mind.
Oh god, before
If
the
that is your
Jugenu.
honor's request.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jugemu.
Hold it.
Okay, the fun story about that. Okay, so Jugemu is a Rakugo story, of course. Quite a simple story actually, but it's all based around this one joke. The one joke being that there is a character in the story who has a certain name that is famously written with 108 individual Japanese characters and is repeated very often in the story as well. And it's actually used for when people are training to become like Rakugo like actual Rakugo performers themselves. They might do training with this one, so saying like like this 108 character name very fast, like Jugemu Goko no Surikire Kajiari Sujishigo, but that goes on for like fucking forever. And
Holy fuck.
Holy
that's
fuck.
the crux. That is the crux of the joke. It just keeps on going.
That
different...
sounds like one of the sketches of Monty Python's Flying Circus about Johnny Amapuki something of Ulm.
Our Japanese correspondent, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's also
Laura.
I bet that's properly
Xander posted the whole thing.
Did he actually?
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you want to give it a shot, Laura?
My God, may I try?
Oh, for fuck's sake! I have it written up on here as well. Jugemu Goko no Surikire Kaijari Suigyo no Suigyo Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kuneru Tokoro ni Sumu Tokoro Yabura Koji no Burakuji Paipo no Shuringan no Gurindai no Pompo Kopi no Pompo Konan no Chokyume no Chosuke. Shit.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
There were a few stutters in that one, but yes, that's
Well done.
Yeah.
basically how
It's
it is.
still impressive.
Yeah, various stories of like Jugemu gets in the fight with a friend, and the friend as such gets like a big bump on his head. He goes crying to his parents to try and protest it, but due to the amount of time it takes to recite his name, by the time he finishes, the injury is healed. That's like one version of the story, and yeah, wow.
And I understood every word.
Do you want to read the line, Drifting?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, well done.
I think what Athena tried to say is
Get on with it.
Yes. Your Honor, could we please get back to the trial? I'll stop listening after like 5 minutes.
We can next week, Athena, as
Nice.
as we are gonna unfortunately it is the end of our 3-hour session as we normally do here at Silly Voices Saturday.
You didn't change the background.
It's just the background.
Oh, my God.
Well, we will do that now because the best girl deserves the best background.
Yes.
Correct.
There we go.
I'm back for more.
It just occurred to me because I was
starting a
like,
new
yeah,
one.
where's Eternity? It's blue. Wait, no, fuck.
There we go. And so we'll return next week. Actually, no, we're not here next week. We're actually off next week because isn't it? No, we are. We are next week.
We are next week, the week after.
Yes, the week after we're not here. So we're here next week doing the next part of this case, and we're not going to get through all of it, but we'll get through a good old chunk, I think. And yeah, I want to thank everyone who's joined us. I want to thank everyone who's been chatting. It's been very active in the chat. I want to thank Xander's, Jaggy, Misty, Tajin, and Full Wife, and everyone else who's popped in the chat.
Yeah.
G-Man, everyone who's been in the chat, even if you've been lurking, not really been active in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. It's Rest That Game Itch. I want to, of course, thank the cast. So I'll go through it. Burr.
Jigemu Goko no Surikire Kajira Sugyo no Sugyo Masuri Namasu Furai Matsu Kune Tokoro ni Sumu Tokoro Yabura Koji no Bura Koji Paipo no Shuringan no Gurinai no Pompo Kopi no Pompo Kona no Chokyume no Chosuke.
Great.
Very good.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have time for everyone else, so we'll see you next week.
Do it.
Yes, according to the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Elise Cardinal, it's time to go.
Drifting.
I'm bringing popcorn next time. I love this cat fight happening right now.
Okay.
There's a reason people ship these two. I don't, but yeah, it's the cat fighting. It's great. I think they should just rip each other's throats out, though.
Laura.
I am eyeing next week like you do not know.
Oh God.
Yes.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Laura, you are. I'm so excited for you to get a chance to play this character. It's gonna be so great.
And
God.
of course, Lemming.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yes.
That's been it from me, everyone. I'll be streaming the week, probably stream some Sly Cooper, but until then, we got to say goodnight. So good night, everyone.
Good night. So long,
Bye.
farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
and we're raiding into Win FTW, so just join us for the raid, and as we go and spread some love to him. So we'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.